Hey my friends, it's your friend Kevin. This is your Divine Daily Blast Plus, your reading for the week ahead with Tarot. Let's dive right into it. I can't wait. Let's see, where are we? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to start with the number because the magical number 7 is our daily angel numerology number. You're on the right path. Spiritual desires and plans are correct. They're beneficial. Your priorities are in the right order. Good life choices get made on the number 7 day, particularly when it comes to material things. This is a day to be charming. Put on your curiosity hat. Even be a little meditative if you want. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals, your dreams, your wishes. We still have a little bit of the eclipse energy from last week moving on through. And with that being said, the moon, my friends, is in Libra today. The moon is in that partnership with the sign of Libra, and today brings some lovely relationship vibes. It's a great time to think about relationships, the ones in your life, the ones business, personal, all of it, and how you can improve them. There are many changes that you can make. Now, the moonology movements come from our friend Yasmin Boland. I like to give a shout out and a credit to references that I use. I think it's important. Now, my isms today, I am focused on joy and well-being for myself and other people. Perfect for number 7 day. Everything I create is already blessed. Yes. If you can see it, feel it, believe it, rejoice in it, find joy in it, find happiness in it, then it's already blessed. I am generating and radiating the vibrational energy of joy, abundance, and love. Oh, yes, I am. That is an energy that we have to vibrate, particularly when we're in these awkward moments where most people have not yet woke up to joy, to love, to peace, to harmony, to all of those. They're still in the doldrums of somebody else's problem. It's not. We're the ones that have to generate that kind of energy. Message here from Archangel Gabriel, or Gabriel. As the Archangel of Communication, I can give you the perfect words for any conversation that you need to have. And the affirmation: I express my truth with grace and joy and love. Well, you put joy in there too, I think. I communicate with confidence and clarity. Do you? That may be a question for you. Are you communicating clearly? Is the people in your life getting the message? Now, we have a new Divine Master today. One of my absolute favorites. Divine Knowledge. Melchizedek. Higher learning, commit to your vision through studying, like be the apprentice. Now, Melchizedek, or I don't know how you really say that. I wish I could get the correct pronunciation, but you get it. The name means the King of Righteousness. And then he was the first high priest that was ever mentioned in the Bible, like what they call that, the Old Testament, the one who initiated the hearts of all teachers who came after him. Now, he is mentioned in several Abrahamic texts, like the Dead Sea Scrolls. He's mentioned in that. He's also mentioned in the Kabbalistic text. He's also mentioned in the Zohar. This man, or when he was on the earth, is the ancient gatekeeper of the light. And he's dedicated to helping everybody who's walking a spiritual path. Everybody and anybody who is connected with spirit here on earth takes these initiatory steps. He's the leader of the spiritual group called the Order of Melchizedek, obviously. It's a divine order of light beings, angels, masters, including Archangel Michael, and, no accident, Jesus. He works in congregation to bring light and energy onto the world. So these beings, these keepers of Christed light, these Holy Spirit energy people, light workers like you and I, light warriors, all of them, are likely led by this high priest. Now, the message this week for all of us, we're being encouraged to dive deep into spiritual study. We're not being asked to skim the surface. We're being asked to pull back the covers on it. Go deeper. There's important information that will support all of us in taking our path and our skills to the next level. There's a good chance, and we might want to get out there with what we know, but the universe wants us to study a little more in taking a leap into the unknown. That means become your own little apprentice, become your own little, kind of go inward with your studies and with your thoughts. When you really land on it, when you really get it, then you can go out and share it. Like watch, learn, understand, practice, and then teach. Our other new card for this week is the Star Beings. Almost looks like aliens. And according to, this comes from Kyle Gray's Angelic Activators book. It's an oracle deck. Star beings write things in the stars. And basically it says that there's a great mystery unfolding right now. And all the synchronicities and signs that we've been experiencing are not coincidences. They are spiritual experiences to let us all know that we are on the right path. Trust in all of it. Where you are right now is where you need to be. Stay committed to your visions, because star beings are guiding your dreams into their reality. Hello, Abraham Hicks, law of attraction, all of these things. See it, feel it, believe it, do it. Activation messages, thank you, star beings, for guiding my vision into reality. That's what we should be digging into. Now, Louise Hayes today says, I love who I am and who I am becoming. Perfect. I love the image of this elephant. Just in the river, sun shining down. These images are just they are hypnotic. I have to get my words out. I get so excited when I do these videos. Now, this is another little nod. Melchizedek, the star beings, Archangel Gabriel, looking at your visions, and our tarot card for this week. No accident. The High Priestess. We can get into that as we do our tarot reading for the week ahead. Many of you know what the High Priestess stands for. It's all about intuition. It's all about curiosity. Let's see what the fairies have to say before we get into the week ahead with tarot. Just quick shuffle. Fairies, fairies everywhere. Elves, sylphs, magical ones. Come forth wherever you be. Thank you so much for your communication. Give us a message, give us a card that will land all of this perfectly. That one. Well, it's a magical gateway. Need I say more? I don't really need to. Here we go. This is just such a lovely card. The image is so lovely. And the message really says it takes courage to trust, to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back on anything. I just love all of this, all this magic. All right, I'm going to be right back with the spread for the week ahead, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so this is a reading for the week ahead, August 16th to the 22nd, 2026. And this part of the video is your daily tarot kind of moonology progression, if you will. We are in the waxing cycle of the moon's energy and the eclipse energy. So it's a potent time in the moonology phase because it requires small, inspired action steps towards the goals. Every single day, allowing something towards your goals. Do a small, simple action step that you can take. That might make a phone call, a meditation, writing something, reading something, anything on your pathway to getting what you want. We see the first quarter moon coming up in the sign of Scorpio this coming Thursday. That's the 20th, I think. Is it the 20th? Yeah. And the sun will move into the organized sign of Virgo a week from today. That will be the 23rd of August. So for this week in the tarot, all of this, Sunday begins with intuition, the high priestess. And Saturday over here ends up with the truth of what the intuition is letting us know. So that's quite a bit of a journey. The high priestess says, I am sensing something coming. And then on Saturday, it says, well, the Three of Swords says, now I understand what it was that I was sensing. Do you see how all this goes together? The cards are coming up for the day. The cards that are coming up for the days in between show the progress of what we need to discover. That's how I like to read like this. So the 2 4s, one here on Monday, one here on Friday, act almost like bookends. They're inside the week that's going on. So on Monday here, the question is, what am I afraid to lose? Because we've got this squirrel holding on to its nuts and its money, just grabbing it, just pulling it in, saying, I'm just scared to death that I need to spend more than what I'm bringing in. That might be part of it. Friday, it answers that question, this 4 of Wands, and says, look at what you actually have. Look at what you've really achieved. Everything's working. It's all fine. Now you're getting the picture. So here's the question that you need to ponder this week. What might become possible if you stopped protecting yourself from the very change your intuition has already told you is coming? Is this reading and spread actually creating a bit of a story for you? I happen to believe that all tarot readings are not necessarily about psychic predictions. They're more like forecasts, insights, gives us a clue as to, oh, I need to ask this question. I need to be on this pathway. And it seems similar for most people. So, we've got the question, what might become possible if you stop protecting yourself from the change that your intuition has already told is coming? And is the reading giving you or creating a story for you? So on Monday, really, the High Priestess says, listen before you act. Something is stirring beneath the surface. Don't demand an answer. Allow yourself to recognize what you already know. Then on Monday, the 4 of Coins is saying, notice what you're gripping onto. Protect what's valuable, but at the same time, question whether security has quietly become resistance. You don't have to clutch something to keep yourself safe. Tuesday, we've got the Empress. Let yourself receive. After Monday's contraction becomes Wednesday's expansion. Nourish yourself, your creativity, your relationships, home and work and your body. Something grows when there is love rather than something being controlled. Then on Wednesday, we've got this magical 7 of Cups. The possibility arrives. Several directions may suddenly look attractive. Dream and dream big, but don't confuse every possibility with your path. Let Tuesday's abundance inspire you without scattering or shattering the energy into a million pieces. Now, moving on to Thursday, we've got this Page of Swords. She says, stay curious. And her message is, ideas, conversations, realizations, or opportunities might shift your perspective on Thursday. Approach the day as a student, rather than trying to assume that you already know what the answer is. Then by Friday, we've got this 4 of Wands. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Clap your hands and be in joy of what's working. This feels like a wonderful exhale, a wonderful connection, A fantastic feeling of belonging to the home, the friendship, achievement, all of the above. There's something here worth acknowledging, but don't wait for joy to show up. Oh, don't wait for everything to be perfect before the joy shows up, really what that says. Just celebrate everything. Just be in that gratitude and celebrate. Now, here's the interesting thing about Saturday. Because, you know, the Three of Swords is usually all about depression, depravity. Oh my gosh, wearing my heart on my sleeve. My heart is broken. Well, the truth comes up and allows the heart to be cleared. You wouldn't end the week by frightening people with heartbreak. After everything preceding this week, it looks like more of emotional honesty, something becoming clear enough to acknowledge the process and releasing what's going on. That is where it's like, what in the world was I worried about? What in the world did I get myself in such a tangle about? Don't beat yourself up. Allow your emotions to flow. So that's it for your week ahead. I'll be back every single day this week with a Divine Daily Blast where I pull the cards back out. I might even look at the questions, see where you're at, see what you're doing. You get the forecast. You know, it might mean your week just rolls along like every other week, but it's nice to have a little bit of a bookend, an insight as to what's going on. Until then, lots of love. Bye for now.